Also, the hack of the well-known cheating website Ashley Madison is beginning to play out in central Indiana.
Yeah, in fact, agencies across Indianapolis and even beyond are now investigating after several government-issued email addresses appeared on a list of users. However, investigators have not yet verified that list.
Eyewitness News reporter Naomi Peskovitz took a closer look at where those email addresses may have come from. Naomi?
And John and Andrea, a couple notes of caution here. Just because someone's email address appears on the list, it does not mean they use the site. Ashley Madison doesn't verify email addresses of all of its users, but the chance that state and city workers were using it on the job is enough to start an investigation. A not so quick scroll through this downloaded database of Ashley Madison's user info shows several email addresses linked to Indiana.
We are looking into whether or not a violation has actually occurred. We don't want to jump to conclusions and make assumptions based on the fact that an email address was in the data dump.
The city of Indianapolis looking into 8 addresses ending in indy.gov.
The email addresses that were in the data dump I know are an old format that was used by the city, so they're at least a couple of years old is my understanding.
The city is not alone in their investigation. The state of Indiana, the cities of Carmel and Greenwood have also scanned the list. Carmel telling us one city email address did show up and Human Resources is now investigating. Indiana State Police also found one of their emails in the hacked info, and they're speaking with the employee to learn more.
There is no privacy, period.
Private investigator Tim Wilcox runs Investigators International, and part of their work involves cheating spouses. He was not surprised that Ashley Madison was hacked, but says it can serve as a lesson to anyone involved in questionable online activity.
There is no security ever on any type of a site. I don't care how strong they say their security is and their encryption and all that. Everything is hackable.
Perhaps never more apparent than on this list of tens of millions of email addresses and personal info posted online. The question now, even if the addresses are verified, did these employees break policy by logging on?
The focus is on whether or not there was a misuse of city property and the city email addresses at this point in time.
And late today, Bloomington told us 3 city email addresses were found, all belonging to current or former fire department employees. I also just heard back from Indiana State Police, who spoke to the employee in question. They tell me that officer was using the site in his work with the Internet Crimes Against Children unit. But each of these agencies told us today they want to make sure that those email addresses were actually used on the site before suggesting any type of disciplinary action.